Hello there. It's time for another episode of Marketing Insights Live. If you're watching this, say hello in the comments so I know you're here. So I'd like to say hello to Kathy and John. Hello, Kathy and John. So they're saying they're really interested in this topic, but they can't make it right now. So that's okay, Kathy and John. I will send you the links to the recording later on. So what is this topic today? It's for those of you who want to do online videos, but you're too shy, camera shy, or you don't like the way that you look. So this is one of the most common complaints that I hear from people who want to do more online video, but they're not doing it. They say, oh, I don't like how I look in front of the camera or on video. Well, if you're the same way, I just want to let you know that you are not alone. I think the majority of people really don't like what they see when they look at their pictures or they look at videos of themselves. This is very normal, and it's true even for people who are gorgeous. I once read an interview of Nicole Kidman, the actor, and she said that she is actually very envious of the looks of Cameron Diaz, that she wishes she looked more like Cameron Diaz. So can you imagine Nicole Kidman? She's gorgeous, right? And yet she herself is still not satisfied with her looks, and she would rather look like Cameron Diaz. So if you are one of those people who don't like what you look like on video or in pictures, then just know that you're not alone, first of all. And secondly, know that you can still do online video. And in this training, I am going to show you, well, I can't actually show, but I'm going to talk about 5 different types of videos that you can make even if you don't want to show your face. So stick around and join me in the next few minutes, okay? In the meantime, just a few reminders: turn on your audio, click the audio icon in the bottom corner of this video so that you can hear the presentation and get the most out of it, and take a pen and paper so you can take notes. At least note down even just one thing that you can do right after watching. And if this is helpful for you, I hope that you will share it with other people that you know who you think might benefit as well. And of course, type your questions in the comments, okay? Anytime during this video, don't hesitate to type your questions. I will answer all the questions at the end of the presentation. And even if you're watching the recording, go ahead and type your questions, because I always go back and check and see if anyone left questions with the video recordings. And besides, Facebook lets me know when you do. So yeah, if this is your first time here, just a quick introduction. My name is Lexi Rodrigo. I'm a digital content manager, content creator, copywriter. I'm a lifelong learner, and I love to share what I learn with other business owners and marketers so that you can be seen, be heard, and be known. Because that is really the only way to succeed in our digital world today. You can't hide, okay? So let's get started. What are these 5 types of videos that you can create without showing your face? Okay, so let's go to the first one. The first one is a slideshow. So a slideshow, what is a slideshow video? Well, a slideshow starts out as a slideshow. You create your slide deck out of PowerPoint or what do we use in the Mac? Not ScreenFlow, but you create your slide deck, and then a Keynote for the Mac. I had a brain fart there for a moment. And then you create a video out of that. And I don't know, I'm so distracted because my phone went off. Now, I don't know if it works the same way with PowerPoint, but on Keynote, within Keynote, you can record your presentation and record your voiceover at the same time. So as you go through your slides, you're giving your voiceover, and all of that gets recorded, and you can export that as a video. And see, you can do this even while you're in bed. You don't have to comb your hair or put on makeup or change your clothes. You don't have to show your face, in other words. So there's your first video. Now, if you're a Keynote PowerPoint user, please let me know in the comments if PowerPoint has a similar feature. If PowerPoint will let you record your slideshow as a video along with your voiceover. Can you please let me know in the comments so I can add that later on? Now, let's say that you're using some other slide presentation software that doesn't have this feature. You can still create a slideshow video using a screen capture software like ScreenFlow for Mac or Camtasia for Windows. And I believe Camtasia also comes with a Mac version. So in that case, you would go through your slides right on your computer and record it using the screen capture software along with your voice. And when you do this, I highly recommend that you use a good microphone, right? Because people can't see you. And with video, any type of video, the audio quality is really essential. So invest in a high quality microphone. And this doesn't have to be expensive at all. You don't have to spend more than $100 for a good microphone. Okay, I have an insect flying in front of my face. Sorry about that. Okay, now let's go to the second kind of video that you can create without showing your face. And this is the explainer video. Now, what is an explainer video? It's a video, a short video that explains things, but normally an explainer video is animated. And I'm sure you've seen these videos with the hand-drawn animations and other kinds of animations. It's not animated in the sense of like a Pixar movie, or it's not like those Hollywood animated movies. It's really simple animation. Usually you can have icons or cartoon like drawings and the hand-drawn animation. So that's what I mean by explainer videos. Now, to make an explainer video, you will have to use a software that's created just for this. And fortunately, there's so many of them nowadays, and they are actually very affordable. Previously, you would have to hire an animator, and they would have to spend hours and hours creating these animations. But now with all the software available, it's a lot easier and faster. Like, you don't have to hire an animator. You can do it yourself. Now, of course, there's a learning curve to learn how to use the platform, but usually they're very intuitive. So some of the explainer platforms or animation tools that I have used are Explaindio. There's Animatron. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. There's another one. Powtoons is another one that's very intuitive to use. I really enjoyed using that. And there's so many others as well. So shop around and see which ones appeal to you and which ones fit your budget. Or you can go ahead and hire somebody else who knows how to use these tools and who are willing to be hired to create the explainer video for you. So normally an explainer video could be like about an idea, a concept, or it can be a very brief ad for one of your products or services. Okay, so what is the third type of video that you can create is a video article. So I just made up this phrase because I don't know what you call it, but I am referring to videos that are created based on a blog post or another article. And again, nowadays, there are specific software or platforms that will do this for you. And I'm thinking of Lumen 5. Now let me just type that in the comments in case you're not familiar with it. But Lumen 5 is an example of a piece of software that will crawl your blog. It based on your RSS feed, it knows whenever you publish a new post. So Lumen 5 will crawl your post, get the key points from your post, and create a video out of that. So it's a video with photos, and of course you can review and edit everything, right? Like for example, if I created a blog post on the 5 different types of videos that you can create even if you're camera shy, then Lumen 5 might pull out like 3 out of the 5, and then I could easily edit, right, to include all the 5 types. And these are really very short videos. Normally they're like a minute or less, and then it's just photos, videos, text, and background music. That's it. Another tool that you can use, yes, Deborah's saying she uses Lumen 5 and loves it. I love it too. It's really the easiest among the tools, similar tools. I haven't tried all, but among those that I've used and tried, Lumen 5 seems to be the easiest. The other one that can do this is Rocketium or Rocketium. I don't know how to say it. If I'm saying it wrong, please correct me. It's, but I do believe that I have a partner link or an affiliate link for Rocketium. So Rocketium is another platform that's similar to Lumen 5 that can create these video articles out of your blog post. And of course you can do it all manually as well. Like if you are familiar with ScreenFlow or other video editing tools, even, if you're a Mac user, iMovie, you can easily create these video articles based on your blog posts, right? Okay, so let's go to the 4th kind of movie or video that you can use is a screen share video. And you've seen me doing this as well. So screen share video is one where you capture what's on your screen and you create a video out of that. And I usually do this when I like to demonstrate a particular piece of software, or I want to show something on the web, right? Like my website, for example. So the last time I did this, I was showing people my system for collecting and displaying testimonials on my website. So I did a screen share where I showed people the back end of my site and showed them the app that I use and how it works and how I edit testimonials and how I create testimonials, to display, how I get them displayed on my web page. So a screen share, you can still show like a bit of your face in one corner, but if you don't want to, you don't have to. You can show just the screen. Personally, I like showing my face in one small corner just because people, they like to see who's talking and they like to connect with you. Even if you're not very proud of how you look, at least the display of your face is in one corner and it can be very small, so people will not see every what do you call this? Every flaw, every small flaw, right, on your face. So if you're very self-conscious about stuff like that, you can choose to show your face as a very small part of the screen, or not at all, right? You can just show the screen. And we have one last type of video. So the first 4 types of videos that we talked about are all pre-recorded videos, right? You'd have to record them first and then edit them and then publish them. But with the 5th type, which is the webinar, it's actually live. Okay, so you can do live online video and still not show yourself. And this is through a webinar. Now, when I do webinars, I still like to show myself, again, because I think it just works a lot better with connecting, in terms of connecting with your audience. And if you want them to get to know, like, and trust you, when they see you, that process just goes faster and more easier, right? But again, if you'd rather not show your face, it's completely up to you. And I have attended a number of webinars where I never see the speaker live. They show their picture. So in this case, you can show the best picture of you that you have so that they still know what you look like, right? You're not completely anonymous and faceless to them. And because the webinar is live and because of the way that webinars are set up, people can engage with you. So then there's still the know, like, and trust process going on there. All right, so those are the 5 types of videos that you can do, both pre-recorded and live videos. And by the way, you know, if you do something like what I'm doing right now, which is Facebook Live, using a third-party software, and in my case, I'm using Ecamm Live, I can choose not to show my face. Like, I can do the screen share, right? And I can do the slideshow video completely on Facebook Live and never show my face. But I imagine, like, to me, I wouldn't want to do that because I really want to connect with my viewers. But again, if that's something that will encourage you to use video more, then go ahead and do it. And a lot of people ask what I'm doing. What I'm using for my Facebook Lives, and it is Ecamm Live, and you can find out more about it in this URL. Okay. Let me show that. And so if you use something like Ecamm Live, then you can do a live video, and it works on Facebook, on YouTube, and I believe, what is the other one? I'm forgetting, but definitely Facebook and YouTube. So I can go live and do the screen sharing or the slideshow without showing my face, or just showing a little bit of my face. So I'm going to try that one of these days and see how that works. And you guys can let me know how you like it or not. Okay, so to summarize, because hi Deborah, by the way. Deborah's asking, so what are the 5 types? So the 5 types of videos are, first of all, the slideshow. So using something like PowerPoint or Keynote, you can do a slideshow video. The second one is the explainer video using Explaindio, Animatron, and other similar platforms. What was it? Powtoons. The third type of video is the video article using Lumen 5 or Rocketium. The fourth type is a screen share video. And by the way, for screen sharing, you will need screen share software. Like, did I skip it actually? Did I skip screen sharing? No, I mentioned that. But I skipped the tools that you need. For screen sharing, you will need something like ScreenFlow for Mac or Camtasia for Windows. And I believe there's Camtasia for Mac as well. And there might be other platforms nowadays. There's so many, right, that will allow you to do screen sharing, but those are the ones that I use. And then the fifth is the webinar. So that's a live video that lets you do all those things. It lets you share your screen. It lets you do a slideshow. And I would add something like live streaming like this using Ecamm Live, so you can do screen sharing and slides as well, and not show your face. So yeah, there you go. Any questions, guys? This was fast. And I'm just realizing now that I should have been prepared to show you examples of these different types of videos. But to be honest, I've been really busy with work, and I didn't have time to prepare all of that supplemental materials. But I will create a blog post out of this video and embed examples in that post. So check back. I will add a link to that post in the description of this video. Any questions, please post them in the comments. So let me just go back to some of the comments here. Okay, I don't see any questions, but Deborah's saying, thanks, Lexi. Great information. Thank you, Deborah. I'm glad that you found this training helpful, Deborah. Thank you. And yeah, please share it with the other people you know who are interested in doing video. So if with that, I just like to invite you to go to this page that I'm showing right here, alexisrodrigo.com/digital marketing tools, because that is where I have a list of the tools that I use for my videos and other digital marketing activities. So if you just want to see the list of what I use, go to this page, right? You'll find the list there with the links to where you can find out more about those tools. So with that, I'd like to say thank you. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate your time and attention. I hope that this has been useful. And if you learned something, do share it with your family and friends, okay? Thanks very much. Enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your week, and I'll see you again Wednesday next week, same time, 11 a.m. Eastern. Okay? Bye.